Hello to our viewers across New Zealand and Australia. I'm Philip Duncan with a detailed update on Cyclone Ann as it approaches Queensland on Wednesday, and also the detailed forecast for New Zealand right through until Sunday. Let's kick off with the animated wind map, and for New Zealand and Australia there is a fair bit of high pressure across both places. So most areas are dry, might be a bit cloudy in coastal places, but most of the rainmakers are out at sea. So Cyclone Ann being fed by tropical airflows going straight into it. Now there's been a little bit of a change overnight, not a major one, but it's now predicted to stay at Category 1 until it makes landfall. I think it's pretty borderline, but the fact that the storm's just got a little bit more energy means perhaps a little bit more focus needs to be paid onto it. So why has it got a little bit stronger, or why is it going to keep its strength? Mostly because of the warm waters. Everything you see in the red shading is pretty much 30 degrees Celsius and above. So this storm is going into some warmer waters in the middle of the Coral Sea. So it's going to get a little bit more energy, and then it should start to weaken again as it moves in towards land. So this is the latest tracking from the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. They are predicting it to be Category 1 right through until landfall, which is around about 10 a.m. local time on Wednesday, maybe plus or minus a couple of hours. So it's coming through there around about lunchtime New Zealand time on Wednesday, and Category 1 means the winds won't be the major problem, it'll be the rain and the swells. So some pretty big waves coming through very close to Cairns, a lot of populated beaches up in this area. The swells, or the waves, 6, 7, 8 meters in height as they are coming in. So that means very dangerous beach conditions around a big portion of eastern Queensland. And then rainfall figures are also pretty big, and in fact they're bigger down around the populated places of Cairns. The rain is actually heaviest in that southern side of the storm. So while the landfall's further to the north, the heaviest rain around Cairns, there could be 150 millimeters or more in that area. Okay, let's go back to New Zealand now, and high pressure is in our area. We've got a westerly flow. That's why Tuesday is a little bit warmer in some places like the South Island. But let's take a look at Wednesday and see what is happening. And it's going back to colder, windier southwesterlies. We've got showers and patchy rain around the western side. It is dry in most of the eastern areas on both islands, but it'll be a bit windy, and it'll be a bit cooler as well, especially in the lower part of the South Island where those winds turn a bit more southerly on Wednesday. By Thursday, not a lot of change. It's still windy. It's maybe not quite as cool for some areas, but it's still cooler than it was last week. And those winds are a bit brisk, maybe even gale force in some exposed mountainous and marine areas. By Friday, we've still got the southwest flow. We've still got the showers coming through, but the winds are easing. So Wednesday, Thursday and Friday are certainly going to be a little cooler than last week's Wednesday and Thursday, Friday were, which were subtropical. This week, the airflow is coming out of the Southern Ocean. So as we go on towards the weekend, Saturday doesn't see a great deal of change, except the southwesterly winds in the South Island turn more westerly, and that is a warmer wind direction. And in the North Island, the winds basically ease and fall apart. So there will be a few cloudy areas in the west, maybe a couple of remaining isolated showers. Otherwise, Saturday looks fairly dry. But on Sunday, we've got our next surge of southerlies moving up the country. So it is quite a difference to last week, which was full of northerly winds. This week is full of southerlies or southwesterlies. So on the weekend, we're starting to see that change coming through. Another burst of colder air, a few more showers moving up the west coast. But again, northern, eastern areas are fairly dry. Those showers, though, they might make it into Waikato and Auckland later on in the day, but it's a little bit too far out to lock in. That's all from me. We'll be back again on Wednesday around lunchtime with the latest.